the 5 keys that I train all my clientele in to help them achieve their wellness goals. And firstly and foremost, I want you to understand I was my first and most successful client. So let's get started. Okay, number 1. The first thing we look at is an evaluation. We go through and we work out your stress levels, we work out your eating habits, we work out different things that are going to be affecting you, and then we make a responsible decision of ways that we could help you. All right. The second thing for me, and the most important thing when it comes to anything to do with health, is circulation. Okay. Now, as a natural therapist, my major goal is always to increase people's posture. All right, we increase it to a standing upright position. All right, because I know there'll be better circulation. Because circulation is the key to life. It circulates the blood. All right, now we don't want to have anything stopping our circulation, but one of the things we do in this society is we sit a lot and we have our arms in this position a lot. Okay. Hey, thirdly, we need nutritional support. Okay, now that comes in many ways. Right? Good eating habits is fantastic. The amount of water we consume. All right, this is the key. Let's face it, guys. Without oxygen, we're probably dead in about 3 minutes. I think we can last about 3 days without water, and I know there's been other miracle situations, but that's about the average. And we've got about 21 days we can last without food. All right, so putting everything in perspective, water's very, very high on nutritional support, and most of us don't give it the credibility it needs, okay? And for some of you, you can't absorb it very well, and that's another issue that we cover. All right, so nutritional support, for me, in my own unwellness when I first got started, at 60 kilos, I was having a lot of immune problems. I'd lost 12 kilos of muscle mass through bad eating habits while I was traveling around the world as a backpacker. And basically, I decided to become a vegetarian. Now, I'm not asking you to become a vegetarian. That was the nutritional support system I was relying on. It helped me overcome some of these immune issues, and I was ecstatic. The problem was I was still 60 kilos and didn't have functional muscle mass to help me do things that would take more muscle mass, obviously. So with some extra forms of supplementation, and we tried many of them, I was able to find a balanced way to support my good eating habits. And I got better results, and over time now I've put on 22 kilos of muscle mass with very minimal exercise. The fourth thing we teach people is movement. Okay. Currently, you may think of exercise. I think of movement as a natural therapist. One of the reasons I think like that is because of the C shape we sit in most of our life. We drive cars in this shape, okay? We eat dinner in this shape. We relax in front of the TV sitting with our legs, bent. We drive cars bent. We go to the office with our legs bent as we sit down, and also on the computer with the C shape again. So we need range of motion continually, and only movement can produce that. For me, in a debilitated, injured state where I couldn't exercise, I use stretching as my form of movement. But you might use stretching, you might use Tai Chi, yoga, walking, jogging, running, sport specific, whatever it is for you, whatever form of movement it'll be for you. And the fifth thing is philosophy. Okay, now, for most of us, we need to change our philosophy. And this is how I would say it to you. Where you're at right now, and what you have right now, and the results you're getting right now is the sum total of your current philosophy. Now, if you're not happy there, it needs to change. All right. Now, there are certain things that we can do to change it. We can have an attitude of gratitude, but we don't want to be in a joyful bubble committing the same mistakes each day. So there are ways to change your philosophy. I was very fortunate. I was introduced to a man by the name of Jim Rowan. I became a student of studying his work, and that changed everything for me and my family. In fact, my health went through the roof, and I became a top 3% earner. So this is the process that I used, okay? And I just want to tie it all together for you, why it all works. All right, now circulation is the key, because we need the nutrition to get around the body. All right, I use stretching as my major form of movement. Today I swim because I can have a pool, but when I didn't have a pool, I could only stretch. But stretching increased the circulation and hence increased the nutritional support to my body. Also the removal of toxins from my body. And if we go back to the water I talked about in nutritional support, there's a flushing mechanism now with my improved circulation to keep the body moving well. Nutrition in, waste out. Okay, with my philosophy, when I changed my philosophy, I changed my stress levels. Now, if you don't know this about stress, because most of us live under stress every day, and we accept it as normal. Most of us under exceptional stress to pay our mortgage, to put our kids through schooling, to get our career up and running through universities, just to live on the time schedule that we have to live on. Incredible stress. But under stress, we release toxins into our body, all right, that make our body acidic. But by continually increasing our circulation, having a good nutritional support system, again improving our circulation and having that water to flush through, change of philosophy means there's less toxins going into the body. All right, so these are the 5 keys that I personally employ today to have such a healthy lifestyle.